Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber and if you're a new subscriber, thank you so much. Thank you for having me. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for tuning in today. I'm your girl. I'm a YouTuber. My name is Goodness. I'm a YouTuber based here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and I'm from Nigeria also actually. So today I'm bringing you people a guest. Well, who will be that guest? Where's my husband? I'm bringing my husband here, and we are going to be filming a Q&A. So before I dive right into it, let's invite the husband. So let me do like an MC now. Okay. Mr. Moses.
Yo.
Yeah, come down. Oh my god.
Yo. What's up?
Oh my god.
Alright. Good to be here. In my own studio.
See you, because you borrow his studio today, will not let us rest. Anyways, you're welcome, Mr. Moses.
You're welcome. You're welcome to the studio.
God, bro. Hey, anyways, why are you looking at me? Look at the camera.
I still need to...
You still need to do what?
Like, there's a different way you are looking fresh when you're on camera. When you want to film for your people, you look a different kind of fresh.
Of course, man. They are my people. I need to...
So what about me?
You'll be fine.
Oh, really?
Anyways.
How about we just shut down this video and go to the other room?
Hey guys, today we are filming a Q&A. Don't mind Mr. Moses. We are filming a Q&A, and a couple of weeks ago, I posted on my social media pages that you people should ask us questions, and we have some questions that came in, so we are going to be attending to them today. And yeah, let's see how it goes.
Okay, let's go.
Are you ready?
I think I am, but you did not really show me the questions.
Yeah, I didn't really show you the questions so that you would not, rehearse the answers.
Okay.
So I want it to be like,
on the spot.
Yeah, on the spot.
On the spot.
Yes.
She's putting me on the spot.
Yeah, just like I didn't even prepare for my own. So the first question.
From who? Do you want to tell us who the person is?
No, I am not telling you. It's confidential. They are my people, so you're not supposed to know.
Alright.
So, okay. This is it. Okay, the first question is, why did he come back to you after breaking up? I think this person really know a lot about our love life. So, but I will want you to answer that question. Of course, you will answer the question.
Okay.
And the next video that is going to come out after this is how we met and all the story, blah blah blah, that transpired for the person to ask this question. So, Mr. Moses, they're asking you that why did he come back after breaking up? Okay,
so for a lot of people who don't really know us, like the person asking the question,
who don't really know you? They really know you now.
No, not everybody really know about our relationship, right? Like the person asking the question. So just to give you background, right? So because the question is strange, why did he come back after the broke up? So the thing is, we were dating, and at some point we broke up, and then we made up, and then we got married. So that's why the person is asking the question, why did I come back? The question should even be, why did I break up in the first instance? Right? Okay, so come on.
Deny it.
I'm not denying it. Can you let me answer the question?
Answer.
Okay. So I was in the UK from 2016 to like January of 2019 or so, and around 2018 I was going through some difficulties. And by the way, through the 2016 to 2019 we were dating through my time in the UK, so we were like this long distance relationship. She was in Nigeria, here I am in the UK trying to just, doing masters and trying to make ends meet and what's next for the future. And I was going through some, immigration challenges and all of that. And it was really tough that the last thing on my mind as a young man that was trying to like move on with life and trying to figure things out, it was really hard for me to focus on the relationship because nothing was working. Like job not working, next visa applications, denials left and right, rejection left and right. I was so depressed and I was like, I just want to break up from everything if that's possible. Like it was really hard for me. We didn't even really like communicate the breakup. It was like, should we stop? We're like, yeah, let's stop, okay. And it was just, I don't know.
Nice. I said, what's the point when you're not going to talk to me?
Okay.
The year I know, you talk to me like several times in a day, and then you went for like not talking to me for a whole month. So I was just like, what are we doing? Yeah.
Maybe we talk often in the whole month, like, but not as usual.
Like, yeah, we did not call for a whole month. We were just texting, and the text to reply like 4 days after or 5 days after. So I was just like, what's the meaning of this? I beg.
Okay.
Let's just break up.
That's the story of the breakup. We broke up. I caused it because I was going through some issues. Should I have broken up? No. But I don't even know what got over me. So there was nothing. We didn't fight. There was no cheating or anything. We just life issues and pressures was, on top of me back then. And we called it off. And after a while, I just realized that something was missing again. Like she was missing. I missed her, and I know, like, you really can tell, like, you're making a mistake if you let this woman go. Like, you're making a really big mistake. So I had to, suck it up and come back and ask for forgiveness, and we made it work, and here we are today. The rest is history.
You don't put on it.
So what made me come back, the only thing that made me come back is I knew I would be making a mistake if I let her go. So never let her go. If she's the one, never let her go.
Mr. Moses is
I'm dishing out tips for you guys. If you know she's the one, never let her go.
Okay.
Alright.
I can hear you. So, next question. I think the next question is for me is, what did he do to convince you to wait for him after marriage? What did you do, Seth?
Okay, so I should be the one reading that question.
No. You're not supposed to read the question to me because a whole lot of these questions are for you. Okay. So, it's just... But anyways.
Alright.
Fine. So, what did you do to convince me? You didn't convince me. I will not lie to you because this man...
I did not convince you.
Did you convince me?
So you just got married to me without any conviction?
Like for me to wait for you after marriage, it was tough, guys. It was tough. In my last video, I'm going to leave it in the card so you can watch where I was ranting about.
Up here. The link is up here.
Up here.
Up here. I think it's always showing from the top left corner.
Yeah. Up here. Yeah, up here. So, I think where I was ranting about how 19 months was, I think it was
crazy.
19 months, yeah. It was crazy, it was tough, it was challenging, it was... And then I opted to leave the marriage. I'm not lying now. Okay. Abby, you remember December period? I said I needed a break. December last year. I know, right? But yeah, I didn't think he convinced me. I think Holy Spirit actually helped in that way because I don't think there are enough words for him that he can really tell me to make me hold on. Or it's just normal and I'll be fine, and he really didn't want to come home despite the fact that I was pressurizing him that he should come home, it was like
COVID.
He was actually banking on COVID. But thank
It's
God.
a lot of stress to travel.
I know it's a lot of stress, but you could have still made it work.
I know.
Yeah,
but today.
No,
come on. Come on.
So I don't think there was really any convincing there. It was just God.
Let me be honest. There were a lot of scoping. Like, let's say for the next 3 months. And it's not really scoping, but it's just like a way to be patient. Let's see what the next 3 months is going to be. 3 months, let's give IRCC 3 more months. After 3 more months, let's see what happens. And after that 3 more months, we'll still give another 3 more months. Kind of like that. Yeah.
IRCC really.
IRCC and COVID, okay? Not my fault.
Okay. Anyways, that's about it. You did not convince me. You're supposed to
Holy
convince
Spirit
me.
convinced you. I remember praying to the Holy Spirit to convince that. How about that? You know?
Okay.
Alright. Next question.
The next question is, how did you both felt being apart after joining? What lessons did you get from the experience? So, should I go first or you go first?
You go first. Ladies first.
Sure. So, how did I feel about being apart after joining?
Wait, I don't understand the question. How do you feel about being apart after?
How did you both felt being apart after joining? Like after the marriage and you had to travel.
Okay. Oh, okay.
It's being apart.
Go ahead. Just want to be sure.
Okay. So for me, it wasn't really a big deal. At first, it didn't eat because we've always been long distance. We've always been long distance. I think we met in what is it called? We met in 2016 May. And before that, we already started dating.
Talking.
So are you dating? And you traveled September. So, and during that period, I think we saw once, only once.
We did not see.
We saw once now before you traveled, Ibadan.
That's the time you just said we met and we saw.
We saw, no.
So the first day, the first time we met was the last time we saw each other. Till I traveled.
Till you traveled. So it didn't really eat. We've always been talking on phone and that. So it didn't really eat at first. But after some months, I think it was when I went home after I was done with service and I went home, and COVID was still so bad that time. So, and the pressure from people around, oh, you're married, oh, this, oh, that, so when are you going, so what does it do, what is it doing, what is happening? So that was when he started having a toll on me, sleepless nights, panic attacks, all those kind of things. So that was, I felt those big things those period of time. So, and what lessons did I get from the experience? Actually, we learned a lot of stuff, and the number one thing I think we improved on, or that has helped us, is our communication level, because we knew we are thousands of miles away from each other. So not talking is not going to help matters. So even if I don't want to talk, which is me, I hate confrontation a lot. So he will always be like, let's talk about it. Even if I'm saying, no, I don't want to talk, I'm not in the mood, you will give me some time and then you come back, you ready to talk now, madam, something like that. So I think the communication thing, and it really helped with praying, because that was the period where we just had to, because when you start praying, the burden is off a little bit, not even a little bit, it helps. That prayer just helps to unburden that load that is on your chest, that is on your heart, and all those things. So those two things, actually, they were lessons I learned from them. So yes.
Okay, so for me, it was also challenging. Although I may not get some of the questions that people were asking, like, so your husband, you may be cheating there, maybe you already has somebody. I was not getting that. It was more of, so when are you bringing her? And I'm like, yo, you gotta stop asking me when I'm bringing her. I already submitted application. What else do you want me to do? You know, months after, they will still be asking me, so what are you doing about your wife's visa? And I'm like, I've applied. What else do you want me to do? I'm doing all I can. I've applied. Okay, be praying, we've applied. Be praying, we've applied. So we just pray several times when we get into like argument, even over the phone. And it's like, she doesn't want to talk about it. And I'm like, yo, you gotta talk about it. I don't like to, keep something for long. Let's just figure it out. And not seeing the person can be much more difficult to to talk about issues. So sometimes, and God is my witness, like I will have to pray that God, you have to touch the heart of your daughter right now, because I don't understand what's wrong with your daughter. You gotta talk to your daughter right now, because I ain't got no energy for this, Let's just talk about it and move on. But hey, we'll figure it out. Pray, and that's the truth. You can actually pray to God about your partner to change the heart of your partner. She's done it for me before. I don't want to go into that story, and I've done it, and I've done the same, for her. Just pray to God about her. If something is not going well and you feel like your partner is just being a, what I'm saying, she just not being nice about something. And there's nothing you really can do. Sometimes you can't force people, right? So you just go to God, and God knows how to speak to them. They will come back to you, and you just figure it out. So I learned to pray to God more about my partner, and that was also the time where I also realized that getting married doesn't mean you stop learning about a woman, right? Like, there was a time we had an argument, and I started reading books. Like, why are women just like this? I need to know more about women. Like, the argument was so annoying. It got to me. We were not talking for like almost a day or 2 days or even 3 days. Well, we were talking, you were just not vibing.
Yeah, we were talking, all those one words.
Yeah, like,
fine.
It's just like,
good.
Now, like, I need to learn more about women, learning more about marriage. So the learning doesn't stop. That was one of the lessons for me while we were apart, right? Like, I was just reading I'm still reading the book. I have not even finished it, But for the first,
reading me.
And I'm still learning her. So there's a difference between learning from reading another person's book and still reading the background, right? So it's just learning and understanding who the partner is and praying to God about it and just speaking and communicating. It never stops.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this question is for you. The next one is for you. He said, is there a particular thing that struck you in to find a path in music?
A path in music? Okay, so music is in my family's DNA, okay? Most of my uncles, even my own dad,
even your aunts,
my aunts, even my mom, she sings up to this day. She still sings in the choir. She's like, she'll be 60 in the next how many years? 3-4 years or so, and she still sings in the choir. So my dad was a choir master of like an entire choir in a city, right, for a church. My uncles play keyboard, guitars, drums, and they sing. They all write songs. So I didn't really choose music. Music chose me,
you,
Like and I grew up to, into music, into singing, being a pastor's kid, you gotta be in church 24/7. You have to sing because they will just push you into choir, right? Like, and you just get to like it, get to develop my interest in it even more.
I think it's because it's innate too, because me, I'm a pastor kid too, and I was in church all the days of my life, and my name is safe. That's that message. I follow you.
Okay.
But me, I'm not just musically inclined.
Okay.
one, and I think you have. It's not about. I think it's hereditary. That's the word. Not even about being in church or growing up in church also. Because I grew up in church, and I remember that I left keyboard classes. I left. Like my dad even paid someone said, "Well, on our waist."
Yeah. Okay.
So unfortunate enough to not marry.
Oh yeah. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
But I have not. I just want to throw that out there, just in case you're wondering. I'm not a full-time musician. No.
Yeah.
Like I've not chosen a part in music like a full-time. I still
really?
have what I.
You have
Full-time. That's what I'm saying. So that they will
But
not
it's
think
more or less
that's
like-
what I do.
You just say you do
It's like-
2 full-time jobs.
More like that.
Something
Yeah.
like that, because
Music in the.
that's another thing
it's-
I'm facing right now. It's another after hours with normal 9 to 5.
9 to 5, and then
Another 5
6
to
12
6
midnight.
to 12,
1
1
a.m.
2. Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
another thing I'm dealing with.
So yeah, not a full-time musician, but I still do music
Yeah, so
like
he's
a
music
full-time
producer
musician.
too.
So
Produces
yeah,
a lot.
it's inbuilt, it's in it. I love it. I'm passionate about it. If you want to know more about that, we could do a session.
Yeah,
series on
and
that.
I will leave the link to his YouTube channel. So
Yeah, you could go see my
it's
a
tough.
video will be on the right corner right now. Probably that's my favorite video, or I don't know. It should be right there. Click on it, go check it out.
Okay, alright. So they said you should let you. English is not my native language.
Oh.
So let him tell us what influence music had on him, and if any, on the relationship, our relationship. So what influence has music had on you?
Music has had a lot of influence in me in the sense that, you see, I'll say this, like, there are places I've been able to go to because of music, and there are places I've been able to go to because of education.
Yeah.
Okay, now let me start this way. Started playing music from a very young age, but it was music that took me from the village or from the township of Ogbomoso
Yeah.
into the city and metropolitan areas of Lagos and Abuja, right? In fact, like a church, my pastor in Abuja literally grabbed me from Ogbomoso straight to Abuja, like, hey, finish your school, come over to Abuja.
Yeah, sorry.
Because of
to cut it
music.
short.
Okay.
Ogbomoso is a town in Oyo State.
Okay.
Oyo State is in Nigeria.
All
And
right.
Nigeria is in Africa.
For those who are watching this internationally, yeah.
It's
Okay.
international.
All right. So yeah, music took me from a small town of, Ogbomoso into the Federal Capital Territory
Yeah.
of Nigeria, which is in Abuja. And education took me from Abuja to UK.
Yeah.
But music got me to stay back in the UK after my studies finished. Right, you see that? And after that, I was able to stay in the UK for a little bit while after my master finishes, working with a church in the UK, and the combination of that education and music again brought me over to Canada, right? So music has had so much influence on me. I don't know if music didn't take me from Ogbomoso to Abuja. I don't know how scholarship will be able to see me in Abuja to take me to UK, right? It's kind of like a chain reaction.
Yeah.
So it's like from one thing to another, from one thing to another. So it's a combination of both education and music. So God has been able to use music to put me into some places, right? To meet several artists as well, to work with some of them, and yeah, it's a good influence. It's a good influence for me, and gospel music particularly. I haven't really done anything in the secular world. On our relationship, what I would say is sometimes when we are like fighting a lot, and we don't even fight a lot because we try to sort out issues almost instantly, because I like to talk about things like ASAP. But when it is those kind of fight, we are not just ready to talk about it. I just go and sit down at my piano and try to cool off and worship and get it off my mind. And I think that's one of the things influential on my relationship. It helps me to kind of like just calm down and just take it off my mind a little bit. And by the time I'm done worshiping, the Holy Spirit will minister to my soul, and we just calm down and we'll sort out whatever issue is. Or maybe if we want to like just have fun, you know, we just sing a little bit. I don't know. She's not a singer, but we still sing and we still just enjoy. So yeah.
What I would say also is on the relationship is I think it has that music stuff has taught you patience. Because you've worked with. I remember yesterday night you were telling me about how your computer was messing up and you were having to transfer the files over and over again, and that too can build your patience. So music has helped you to be patient enough in this relationship, because I can be I'm a good girl, but when it comes, it's just that I don't want to hear anything. It's gold I used to hear. I don't to hear come. So so it has really helped him. Like he's communication oriented and he's very, very patient. Yes, so I'll give that to him.
Thank you.
Sure.
Alright, next question.
Next question is...
We don't want this session to be long.
I know, but it's a Q&A. So
Alright. Hold on. Alright, next question.
Next question is what is one thing he likes about his wife and vice versa?
One thing that I like about my wife, and this is not to be taken for granted, she is very patient and understanding. Maybe she thinks she's not very patient, but yeah, she's been very patient and understanding. There are several things that I'm not always very available, and sometimes for some people, they will be hungry and they will be mad. Oh, so you gotta be here now, you gotta be here now, you gotta be here now. Like I have like 2 jobs, pretty much. So she's been able to like support what I do in the house of God, for other people, clients that I work with. She's been really accommodating about that. So she's a very understanding person, and this is it. Like it's also one of the things for the very first question, right? Like what made you come back? Like you can tell that this is the person for the journey of life that God has, put you on. Like God has given you an assignment. It's giving you, and I know what the assignment is for me. The assignment, I can be on that journey and on that assignment with just anybody who doesn't understand the assignment, because the assignment is not easy. But she understands the assignment. She has lived inside of the assignment, yes. Right? So she understands. So it's easier to like not have somebody who is going to be fighting you 24/7 because of this and because of that, because they just don't have the understanding of what you do and what the assignment is. But she knows, she's understanding about that. I don't take it for granted and I try not to overdo it, but there are some times where I can't control situation that I have to be somewhere and we're supposed to like maybe be spending time together, but unfortunately we can't because I have to be somewhere or this or that. So it's just but she gets it. So that is more important than beauty. Yes, she's beautiful. I mean, come on, look at her, right? Like, but I'm not gonna tell you it's because it's beautiful. No, it's because she's the person for the assignment that God has given me.
Glory.
Hallelujah.
Anyways, okay, for me, I would say, actually, I'm not being that sounding cliche here, but my husband is very, very helping. Like, he carries my business as if no, it's his own business, and that is one thing I've always wanted. Like, someone that supports you, someone that corrects you, someone that just make you, whenever you want to waver from that goal you set for yourself, he just remind you, and he is by you every step of the way, and is very helping. When I want to brainstorm about something, we brainstorm together. When I want to write a particular email, when I'm sending job applications, which is what is on my mind right now, but I'm actually being very serious. Like, he is very open, and is a kind man. Like, he's someone that has feelings. Marry a man that has feelings. He feels like he is very passionate when you know that someone is passionate about you. So everything should come easy. So even if everything is looking gloomy and all that, is, you know that at least you have someone by your side holding it down for you. So that is it. No long words. So another question is, how was it like reuniting with your husband?
That's for you.
Yeah, I know.
That's for you.
I was like,
the question is for you.
Oh my god, you need to go and see that video, guys.
Okay, yeah. The video right here, right now.
No, right here is already. No, we've been pointing.
Yeah. This is the main one right here.
Anyways,
check it out.
I felt like it didn't really. I was telling him about my fears though before I entered the plane. I don't know how I'm going to be shy. Oh man, I wasn't shy. Me. I wasn't even really that mushy. So it wasn't shocking me like that at first. That wasn't like reuniting with him. That's just the answer.
Wow.
So
it didn't shock you.
It didn't really shock me.
You never
So did you feel shy at some point, knowing that you barely spent time together before you left for Canada? Yeah, I felt it. In fact, I remember I would chat him up and I would be like,
I'm scared.
How am I supposed to relate with you? Like, we barely knew each other. Like, there was no that kind of rapport. Even when we were dating, when we got married again, nothing like that. Our own first year that people used to build and all those things.
We just started now.
We were just starting. So we were just starting. So it didn't really, I felt shy at some point, but you cannot even be shy beside this one because it will just take all the shyness away. So yeah, that's it. The next question, I think that's the second to the last. How was intimacy like for you and your husband? Did you connect easily? Oh, easily. We know they shy. Am I lying?
No, you're not.
It was free.
I think. Well, if I don't know if I really understand the question. Is the question like intimacy after you've landed or what?
Yes, like.
So I think the truth is, it's not when you see the person that you connect to the person. You're already connected to the person whether they are with you or not.
Yeah.
Right? So if you're waiting to see the person before you connect with the person, I don't know. Like, we've connected for 5 years, right? 2016 to 2021. We've connected for 5 years over the phone.
Yeah, so I know what is, and it's just, it's not.
Or we were not waiting for when in fact, we couldn't have lasted that long in a relationship if we were not connected.
Yeah.
If we were waiting for when we see each other before we connect, then we would have broken up.
Yeah, and I think another thing is, because we are being transparent with each other, because a lot of people, even when they are far from each other, when they are not open to each other, there will be glitches.
Yeah, I feel so. Yeah, so I feel like we already connected before you landed. So
intimacy was not.
Intimacy, it's
already. You know they shy, oh.
Yeah.
It's not they shy, oh.
Let's roll.
You don't want them to take them there, I mean. You don't get shy. Mr. Moses, because you think Pastor Kola will watch this video and be like, is this my Moses? Yes, you know they shy. I will tell you.
Okay, let's go.
So the last question, anyways. What did you first do as you landed in your home? Oh.
Silly question. Why do you want to know?
Let the person know now.
Why do you want to know?
Actually, when I landed, the video of the airport scenario is there now, so
it's right here.
Not
again,
much.
Again.
Then I do always think Mr. Moses is a romantic person because he's he's really himself. But anyways, what happened was that when I landed and I wanted to enter the house, I saw roses. I said, Kilele. So I saw rose petals on the floor. I said, what is this now? So I saw that the rose petals actually lead to the room. They were lit.
Which of the room?
Which room will I go to? Your studio?
The bedroom, the sitting room, the studio room. You gotta be specific.
Studio room, bedroom.
Okay.
So when I got to the bedroom, obviously I was jet lagged. I was in flight for 22 hours.
Yeah. It was a long flight.
23 hours was a long flight, so I was tired. I had.
Yeah, that's the first thing you did.
Question
answered.
You want the food that they dash us. You want it for me. It's not as if you booked for me.
Wow.
I will tell people. So that was what he did.
Open my ash now.
And we did bedroom matters before I slept sharp. What? You don't want them to know, Abby?
Come on, my love.
So that was what happened. And then I slept. Which was
by the way, why
antidote to sleep.
Why are you even asking that question? What do newly married people do? Hey, session is over. Yeah.
Anyways, that is the end of discussions. I hope you guys enjoy. Yeah. And if you have any other questions for me, engage me in the comment section. I am going to reply, or maybe do another video, ask another questions that you want. And definitely the next video that will coming up after this is how we met. I'm going to be doing that all by myself. It's not going to be your business. But if you want him here, you can say sharp.
No, tell them I
might reconsider. I might reconsider, but it's really a work getting him to sit down right now.
Oh, me?
Yes, because you have other things you need to attend to. Your studio is already calling you, But thank you so much, guys, for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe.
Subscribe, like. Come on.
Share this video.
It's possible.
Share. Thank you so much.
My channel is in the description. If you want to check out my channel, music stuff, all those things, click the link. And
there's money for promotion. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Until next time. Bye.
Peace.